got to send the message. Keep out of house, kid.
We're standing our ground, we won't back down. We march into the night. Storms roll in, the hate begins. But we rise to choose to fight. The dark within, the terrible sin. So we strike with all our might. The black clouds rise, we all despise. Yet we never lose the light. Keep your back up against the wall. We're still here while the whole world burns.
Well, I'd signed on to score Chris Brancato's The Westies, a fantastic tale of the Irish gangs in the 80s in Brooklyn, New York. Started developing the sound of the show, and then it became an interesting proposition to maybe write a song or two. It seemed to want to get tougher and tougher and tougher. And I was just thinking, well, who can I get? I'm an okay guy, but I'm not really the tough guy. And I said, who can I get? Who can I get who lives in this world, who lives and breathes the soul of real rock, of punk rock, of the industrial rock, that world. And I've been very fortunate in the last number of years to become friends with the great Richard Patrick.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. What a warm up. What an tradition.
Yeah. And so I think I
can't even talk. I'm so freaked out.
So I just called you out of the blue, didn't I?
Yeah, you called me up and you were like, hey, I got a song. It's how's your voice doing? And I was like, it's good. It's good. I had a cold at the time. And he's like, what do you think about this show I'm doing? He explained the show. He gave me an opportunity to listen to the music, and I was just like, man, I'm up for the task. I jumped in feet first. My family goes back to the Revolution, but we are Patricks. We are Irish. So I felt akin to the entire project. And
not only did I need a singer, obviously, but I needed a lyricist. There was a few phrases here and there floating around in my head, but this is nothing that I do with any. And you killed.
We got some good
effing
lyrics.
Killed, man.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. It was a great write. Just flows, and I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of it.
Good. We tried to do, the anthem, an anthem type song, because the wonderful thing about this show is that there's no real good guys in the show. But the way Chris has set up his characters is that you love these young Irish hoodlums, just they're placed in such a position that you really start to care about them. And they're fighting for their integrity of their ethnicity in a new world. And so it is. It's a war anthem, really. It's an anthem of going to war, but for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And I think you just... it's a one of the 6/8 type of and huge drums.
Yeah,
many guitars.
Yeah, tons of guitars.
and then your fantastic lyric and voice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was really remarkable to work on, and I am grateful. He called me up and he's like, "Hey, Rich, yes." That's how I responded. There was no hesitation. Whatever you got, yes, sir, Mr. Mark Isham. But then as I was more introduced to the project, I just fell in love with it, and really, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. And thank you for having me. It's really really cool.
Well, we started here in this room with the basics. I had the tracks sort of built out and a form that I was liking, but obviously totally willing to cut and paste and do all sorts of stuff. And I think we did a rough pass, right, of lyrics, and stuck up a mic and had you do like a rough thing with the first draft of the lyrics that we just did like right here.
Yeah, we just kind of sat right exactly here, and we just kind of ran through some ideas. Our backs are up against the wall, but our heart's in the fight. We're still here, but the world will burn, and even though the world's burning, we just kept elaborating on that to make it a full, fleshed out song. And man, it was songwriting is fantastic because it literally takes, when you're really in the throes of it, it takes a few minutes, and the next thing you know, it's done, or you're moving on to record it. And so like it was just imperative that we hit all our marks and say what we want to say and have a song that truly represented what everyone was working towards with the storytelling of the show. So it was just really important that we get that. And when that magic hits and it's within a couple of minutes, you know it's like it's awesome, and you just move forward to recording it.
Yeah. I mean, I think we recorded a rough pass. You took it. I took it. I think we tweaked a little bit at your end. You sent me back a different verse, I think.
Yeah.
You said, I think I got one more verse that's better now. That came, but I don't know if we ever came back together. We just started trading.
Right. Well,
the beauty of modern technology.
So I have a studio right up the street because we live in Southern California, and I have a studio right up the street that's just for Filter and for A Place to Kill and for other movie scores that I work on. And I had my huge mic, and I just sat there with a screen full of lyrics and pounded out like the song. It was interesting because the song was originally really slow or slower.
Slower, yeah.
We kicked it up in tempo, 10 beats per minute faster. And I had to put these words that were, having no trouble in the slow version, but I had to pack them in really fast together for the fast version. And that was probably the only headache for a second. But as soon as you get the flow of because the lyrics just rattle off your tongue. It's Irish, so it ba 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 ba. And once that was done, it was just like, yeah, this is a home run.
Yeah. And they worked with a young guitar player, producer, Colton Russell, and he did a bunch of guitar stuff that added a lot to it. And so between my first basic tracks, a couple of vocal passes, and Russell's final grunge,
some grunge.
We were home.
Yeah, so we all have our own little studios with our own creature comforts, and and we get really comfortable. And I sang it probably 10 or 15 times, and then I comped it, and then I believe I did mults of that, so I kept going and made it sound like a bunch of me, so almost like a crowd.
There's parts of it that are real gang vocals, which adds to that tremendous energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of gang vocals. It's funny, I was because I share a studio space with several different people, and I just grabbed like the receptionist and like some people that were there, and I just said, sing these lyrics real quick like this, and they jumped in and did it. So there's some guest vocals out there that, there's uncredited guest vocals out there, but
that's the best kind. That's the best way. The episode is out, and it's had great reception, and we're looking forward to a lot more of this.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.